Who keeps check on industries polluting our rivers, forests, and air? So, until now, the job was being done by government boards. The government boards like Central Pollution Control Board, State Pollution Control Board, and the Environment Ministry was also regulating on them. But now India has announced a new system, that is Environment Audit Rules 2025, that could actually change the game around environmental regulations. So hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about this article, which is regarding as recently government has come up with Environment Audit Rules 2025, and in that respect this article is about this environment audit rules. So these rules has been introduced as part of India's commitment to ease of doing business plus sustainable governance. I know my writing is not that good, but just bear with me. So this is that the rules have been introduced as part of these commitments. So drawing on the international best practices, the rules addresses gaps in monitoring environmental compliance, ensuring protection of natural resources while enabling development. ठीक है. So it is kind of environment development जो हमेशा हमारा डिबेट चलता है, उसको बैलेंस करने के लिए this rules has been introduced. So basically the need of the rules क्या था? Why were the rules needed? Let me just rub it. So the rules are needed because the bodies or the boards, as we said, like Central Pollution Control Boards or State Pollution Control Boards or any other regional offices which are operating, they have certain limitations. Limitations like manpower, infrastructural or resources. So they are lacking in these kind of things, and hence they were not able to regulate environment regulations properly, or to say they were not able to regulate the companies or those institutions which are not adhering to the rules properly, and hence we needed certain kind of shift which has been done through these rules. So with these new rules or this new scheme, what will happen is जो gaps हैं, that is अभी हमने जो डिस्कस किया, all those limitations that will be bridged, and there will be more transparency, there will be more accountability and credibility in compliance monitoring system, and that will lead to what? That will lead to building of trust in the society, that yes, government is taking certain steps to protect environment. Now you must know that under Article 51A subclause G, or to say clause G, it is a fundamental duty to protect our natural environment. So this is something you should always relate to whenever you are writing answers in mains. You can quote this fundamental duty wherever required. So basically इन रूल्स के अंदर हो क्या रहा है, यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट अपॉइंट करेगी एनवायरनमेंट ऑडिटर्स. क्या अपॉइंट करेगी? एनवायरनमेंट ऑडिटर्स, राइट. और इसमें जो प्राइवेट एजेंसीज़ हैं, they can get themselves credited as environmental auditors. जैसे कि चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स फाइनेंशियल ऑडिटर्स का रोल प्ले करते हैं, वैसे ही यहाँ पे प्राइवेट एजेंसीज विल प्ले द रोल ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल ऑडिटर्स. सो हेयर ऑल्सो दीज एजेंसीज कैन गेट देमसेल्व्स licensed and be authorized to evaluate the compliance of projects with environmental laws and their adherence with the best practices in prevention, control and abatement of pollution. So this is what they can do. और ये जो ऑडिटर्स हैं, इनको असाइन किया जाएगा रेंडमली, सो दैट कोई बायस ना हो, कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट जनरेट ना हो, इसलिए इन्हें रैंडमली ही अपॉइंट किया जाएगा और असाइन किया जाएगा. तो ये जो एनवायरमेंटल ऑडिटर्स होंगे, जो भी रजिस्टर्ड, ऑब्वियसली जैसा कि हमने कहा, इन्हें रजिस्टर्ड करवाना पड़ेगा खुद को, ठीक है. दीज रजिस्टर्ड ऑडिटर्स दे विल वेरीफाई कंप्लायंस एंड दे विल ऑल्सो कंडक्ट सैम्पलिंग एंड एनालिसिस. उसके अलावा ये कंपनसेशन कैलकुलेट करने का काम इनका रहेगा, एंड दे विल ऑल्सो इंश्योर एडहेरेंस टू लॉज, जैसे कि ग्रीन क्रेडिट प्रोग्राम और ग्रीन क्रेडिट रूल्स, waste management regulations, एनवायरमेंटल लेजिस्लेशन, ठीक है, इन सब से अडेयर करने का इनका काम रहेगा. दैट इज़ दे विल इंश्योर द अडेरेंस. So what are the expected outcomes out of these rules are that first is that independent audits जो इसके अंदर हमने बोला independent audits किए जाएंगे. That will make monitoring more credible and enforceable. Okay. Apart from that, this will also support green credit program, eco-mark certification and extended producer responsibility under waste rules. ग्रीन क्रेडिट प्रोग्राम एज वेल, ठीक है. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स को ये सपोर्ट करेगा. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट इट विल ऑल्सो डू वॉट, इट विल एक्सपैंड ट्रेंड प्रोफेशनल्स को ये एक्सपैंड करेगा. इट विल इनेबल रेगुलेटर्स टू फोकस ऑन हाई रिस्क एनफोर्समेंट एंड पॉलिसी मेकिंग, ठीक है. जैसा कि हमने कहा था कि दीज ऑडिटर्स विल बी असाइन रैंडमली, तो एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट को रिड्यूस करेगा एंड इट विल प्रमोट ट्रस्ट, एज आई सेड इनिशियली एज वेल. इट विल ऑल्सो इंश्योर बेटर targeted interventions, better decision making and better disclosures. So basically these rules are considered as a kind of major reform in India's environmental governance. And why they are considered major reform? As I said, that they are expanding the scope of monitoring and auditing beyond whom? Beyond state pollution or central pollution control boards. And it will allow the accredited private agencies to take the task. अब देखो एक जो इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, लेट मी जस्ट रब इट जस्ट अ सेक. अब ये जो हमने रिफॉर्म्स की बात की ना, ये क्या है? दीज रिफॉर्म्स आर बेसिकली strengthening the top level monitoring, that is इस लेवल पे जो मॉनिटरिंग है ना वो ये कर रहे हैं. यहाँ पे मॉनिटरिंग इज बीइंग डन थ्रू दीज रिफॉर्म्स. बट व्हाट अबाउट दिस, व्हाट अबाउट दीज लेवल्स, ये जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट, ब्लॉक एंड पंचायत लेवल्स हैं, यहाँ का क्या? अगर आप देखोगे मोस्ट ऑफ द वायलेशंस जो हो रहे हैं दे आर हैपनिंग एट दिस प्लेस एंड दीज आर मोस्ट सीवियर वायलेशंस इवन, राइट. बट इस लॉ के थ्रू देर आर नो concrete provisions for dealing with these levels. So there is that need of empowering the local staff to deal with these kind of the environmental issues happening at these levels. So you need to empower or train the local officials so that a comprehensive monitoring हो पाए, ठीक है. So these environment audit rules 2025 are basically aiming to modernize compliance monitoring, bring in private expertise and prepare India for future climate related regulations. At the same time, you need local level enforcement, local level governance that must be strengthened to ensure holistic and effective environmental governance. So this is it for this article and for this video as well. And if you want more such videos from my side, then you can subscribe my channel. You can like my videos if you feel so. Thank you so much.